Thank you. Chairman Tanner, Chairwoman Norton, Ranking Members Johnson and Diaz-Balart, and members of the subcommittees. Good morning. I am Michael Gallagher, Deputy Commissioner for Social Security's Office of Budget, Finance, and Management, and the Senior Accountable Official for Recovery Act funds. I am joined here today by Bill Gray, Deputy Commissioner for Systems. I'm also pleased to join with me Pat O'Carroll, our Inspector General. We work closely with his office as it provides a vital role in ensuring the thoroughness in our decision-making and actions. On behalf of Commissioner Michael J. Astrew, I thank you for the opportunity to update you on the progress we have made working with the General Services Administration in replacing our outdated National Computer Center using the $500 million appropriated to us in the Recovery Act. First, we want to thank you for your prompt response after we informed you of our need for a new data center. Our new data center is needed to ensure that we can continue to perform our vital services for the American public. We collect benefit, earnings, and demographic information on virtually every American. Over the last decade, we have moved from a paper-based system to an electronic processing of our core workloads. Currently, over 95% of our work is electronic. As new benefit applications continue to flood our agency due to the economic downturn and the aging of the baby boomers, we are handling an all-time high of over 75 million electronic transactions per day. Without technology, we would be unable to manage this onslaught of work. In order to ensure that we get our technology right, we continually examine our needs and the available technology to fit those needs, not just today but in the future. For example, we have established an advisory committee of world-class IT experts from top universities, successful companies, and other agencies for the best technical advice, which we use to guide our future use of technology. Internally, we have strengthened the role and functions of our Chief Information Officer to ensure that we have a transparent and long-term vision and the processes in place to make use of leading-edge technologies. One of the three issues you identified for the hearing today was our preparedness in case of a catastrophic failure of the NCC, including the role of a new supplemental center in North Carolina. Let me briefly address that issue now. Currently, if our NCC went down, we would take our backup tapes to a commercial hot site to recover data. This process would take 7 days and would provide only about 25 to 30% of our capacity to run our most critical applications that we use to issue Social Security numbers and administer benefits. To remedy this, we established our North Carolina facility to act as both a co-processing center and as a disaster recovery resource. In January 2009, we took possession of the North Carolina facility and began equipping it to provide the day-to-day operations for about half of our systems. In May 2009, the North Carolina facility began limited production operations. Earlier this year, the Commissioner accelerated the purchase and installation of additional hardware and software for North Carolina to support our critical claims and data processing systems currently housed in the National Computer Center. In January 2010, next month, this equipment will be fully operational to recover all of our critical systems from the backup tapes in 7 days instead of using the commercial hot site. By October 2010, we will be able to recover the entire NCC production operations in the North Carolina facility. And by 2012, we will be able to restore all production in 24 hours and not 7 days. Thus, we have a sound plan to provide continued service to the American people in the event of a catastrophic failure in the NCC. The other two issues identified for the hearing today relate to our efforts to construct and equip a new state-of-the-art data center on budget and on time with the right site and building criteria. As these two issues are interrelated, I would like to address them together. To begin the process of developing the requirements for the new data center, SSA and GSA assembled a project team of our most seasoned technical experts, including architects, engineers, and security and systems experts. We placed a senior executive with substantial experience in site selection and project management in the lead of our effort. The team is adhering to all applicable procurement rules and is engaged in a rigorous, comprehensive, and critical review of our needs, business processes, and available technology. We are following best practices for site selection, data center design and construction, as well as green technology and security requirements. We are consulting with industry experts, and our efforts have included site visits to leading-edge data centers in both the public and private sectors. In August 2009, GSA solicited expressions of interest to obtain a site for the new data center and is reviewing possible sites along with SSA. Although GSA possesses the legal authority for SSA to lease or purchase real estate and award contracts for the building construction, our relationship with GSA is one of true partnership. Working together, we are pleased to report that we are on time and on budget. We provide regular updates directly to Congress. GSA and SSA meet quarterly with staff members from the Social Security Subcommittee to brief them on our progress towards constructing this important data center, and we provide written monthly updates to congressional leadership on our progress. Finally, recovery.gov and our own website ensure transparency by posting weekly updated information about our progress in meeting plan objectives, including costs and milestones. None of this progress would have been possible without the support of these two subcommittees. Thank you, and I'll be pleased to answer any questions.